Okay, folks, this is Watchdog Jerry. I'm in the 23rd Ward. I'm on Pulaski and 63rd Street. That's what the main office of 23rd Ward, Alderman Tavares, is located. I'm going to see if I can make some beautiful video for her to remind her what's going on in our neighborhood. That's the 23rd Ward office over there. See that? Okay, we're going to start with the first property, rodents issue. Rats, squirrels, birds. Problem at this property, this first three-flat building over here, 3914 West 63rd Street. I reported that a couple times and asked the alderman to help us. One of the employees, the representative of the alderman, promised me that he's going to get back to me in 2 weeks and give me updates about this issue and many other ones that I'm going to address. I'm going to show you the illegal business going on in here in residential area. And this building over here in the corner. Okay, the garage is closed. Yesterday I was fortunate enough to record this garage right here. People repairing vehicles over there and causing noise and problems and so on and so forth. But anyway, we're gonna show you some other activities in here. Actually, what I'm looking for, the Four Seasons truck. They're doing this parking in the residential area. Same truck, same company for months right now. First, thank you to 23rd Ward, one of the employees. We initiate a boot for the company. They used to park right over here, 63rd and Springfield. But the guy just changed the location. And the police is not doing anything about it. So we see if we could get some attention from this company, get into their heads and their brains and address this to their service people correctly, not to do that. Not to park the vehicles, commercial vehicles in residential areas during the day, overnight. And let's see if we're going to get any help from 23rd Ward. They kept that door closed and they're not allowing me into the office, saying that because I'm telling them too much truth. That's at least my opinion. I even have one of the police officers assist me to, yeah, the Four Seasons truck is parked over there. You see that? I'm going to go around and show you on Saturday. Maybe they don't have a business. That's why Saturday, March 22nd. You will think that people want to get their furnaces fixed or clean or something like that because they're home or something. But, you know, that's their business. But our constituents' business is the residents of 23rd Ward not to have this kind of trash going on in our neighborhood, so we could have a room to park our vehicles. You see that a lot of room in here. Well, you got a hydrant in here, you got a handicap place over here, so you really don't have a much parking space in here. Well, here we got a little space, but sometimes it gets very, very crowded. And these commercial vehicles don't have no place. It's illegal to park here anyway, but they keep on doing this. But what I was saying, the 23rd Ward would not allow me to go into the office and address the complaints to them as the residents ask me to do on their behalf when they working or they sick and they cannot do that, or they don't speak the English or Spanish. I am bilingual. I speak Polish, English, and many other languages. So the folks ask me, because they know me. I live in the neighborhood for 45 years plus. Here's the Four Seasons truck. Park over here all the time. That's the address, 3845. That's where he parks in front of this address. All right, let's go back over here. I'm not going to spend a whole day to do the work, the Chicago Police Department supposed to do street sanitation, and aldermen, the 23rd Ward particularly, should open the door and listen to the issues that residents have, because obviously everything starts from the bottom. Tree trimming over here, 23rd Ward, same thing. Well, you're looking on no leaves in here, no obstruction, but when the leaves are tree full bloom, they're obstructing the signs. You see that parking sign over there? And people get the tickets. Well, Department of Finance don't care. Same thing in here. This is going to be obstructed view of this parking meters. And what I began to say, this is the office of the alderman. A lady, she thinks she owns half of Chicago. But as I said before, when I started saying, I'm sorry about that, I'm driving and I'm trying to concentrate on the road. 23rd Ward not allowing me to go in there and discuss these issues with them and ask them, what can we do? Who can we call so we could save the time and money for the alderman's office? If they don't have the time, if they claim they're overworked, I don't think so. But you know, if people cannot go into their office and talk about it, how the heck are they going to communicate with them? Well, call us. Cost 9 to 5. Forget it. They never return the calls. They never return the email to the neighborhood people that I know of. Maybe they communicate with the people they want to communicate with, and everybody else just left out and being ignored. I don't know, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We're going to definitely help them. I want to see one more place on Pulaski. Is going to be 14 Ward. Okay, folks, thank you for watching so far. This channel, it's Watchdog Group. That's me, Jerry, Watchdog. County, state, and federal license approved. Phone number, local phone number, international phone number. I'm 65 years young. I'm disabled. I live in this neighborhood, Archer Heights, for 45 years plus. My journey of Watchdog is to help the neighbors, help the residents of 14, 23rd, 22nd Ward to resolve some very important concerns. Railroad train, I should say, overloaded, causing vibration, problems with our properties, airplanes flying over our heads, trains are making noise at night, people cannot sleep, and many other issues going on throughout the Chicago, United States, and other places around the world. I have 3 channels, guys. You see this? This is just few areas that I get involved with, and I try to get some answers from the local government, from the state, federal government, Chicago government, and many other agencies. I mean, doctor offices, insurance companies, anything that I can do, help to people, my friends, my neighbors, to make their life easier. There's plenty of things going on in our neighborhood and probably in your neighborhood. So if you have a question or suggestions, comments, please contact me. It's very important. Very important. And as you're going to see on this card coming up, we do have, you could hear the train probably as I'm trying to record this. Yeah, the train. See, Chicago social crisis. Yeah, you could hear that train going by over here. I can hear it. I don't know if you hear it, but I think you do. Airplanes flying. Dark sky over our neighborhood. Drugs, prostitution going on. And our 23rd Ward particularly, that lady is voiding, keeping the door closed for some of the constituents. It's insane. She thinks she could do this because she's supporting the police department, have a meeting 3 times a week with that department, with any other police department all over the city. What is she's doing? What is the police to address those concerns of our neighbors? Sick, my friends, sick. But anyway, I have some help from 23rd Ward from some friend of mine, a very good friend, person who's working for the Alderman. I don't know how he does it, but he does it, and he helps me tremendously to address some of those issues. Well, thank you, Mike. I hope he doesn't get in trouble by helping me. And my neighbors and constituents and residents of 23rd Ward, 14th Ward. You see this picture over here? See those skeletons? Yeah, I tell you what, we're going to get those skeletons from the city closet, state closet, in any place else that we find them. We're going to get them out of the closet. And the lovely fat cow, because there are a lot of fat cows in our local, state, and some other place, government and other agencies. And that fat cow, I tell you, would you help? And what I'm doing, and what my constituents, my friends, my neighbors asking, is going on a diet. I guarantee you, this cow going to go on a diet, permanent diet. Anyway, folks, this one is the picture of me on the left in the front of the Delhi Center. I attend that day constituents meeting, city council meeting in City Hall, Chicago. I'm in the front of Delhi Center, as I mentioned. So I saw the pedestrian walking by, and I asked the person to make the picture for me so I can have that for future. And that's what I'm enclosing this. Now, the guy on the right, he's my executive director from Pakistan. I worked with him for about 7 years. He's doing a tremendous job for me. Very well educated person, university degree in ITech. Helps me with my technical issues and my YouTube channel. I have three of them. I got a global channel that I just started about a month ago. So we're working together very well. Now, I also want to express my gratitude and thank you for tremendous support that I'm receiving from you people by subscribing into my channels and listening to me and looking the information that I enclose on all my channels. Very interesting, not only in life in Chicago with Jerry, but you see the Watchdog group and Watchdog around the world. These are my three channels. Excuse me. And I want to thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And those folks who haven't had a chance to explore my channels and subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do that. You're going to find a lot of information. And if you have any comments, questions, and suggestions, as I tell you, I'm here. I'm very open. I am 65 years young, but I'm here to learn. And I tell you one thing, I think everybody, until they passed away, they're not going to know everything. People, we're not going to know everything. So we have to keep on learning. And the way to get in touch with us, with me, obviously, excuse me, you're on the YouTube already. I'm pretty active on the Facebook and Nextdoor.com. Very interesting platform, folks. So if you have already explored it, well, you are familiar with the platform. For those who haven't, go on that. Please do that because you're going to find a lot of interesting information. You're going to see people, see people asking for support, asking different questions regarding different matters, offering answers, offering service, looking for service, young people, older people, senior citizen, disabled people, business people, corporation. You will see tremendous amount of information on that platform. You see my picture in the middle, and I help my friend Cody on my left. I have it for 14 years, but unfortunately I lost him. due to car accident 4 years ago. I miss him, lad. Well, please, guys, thank you.